Hey guys, get ready with me for the day. My dog just came in here. What are you doing in here? Okay. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, get ready with me for the day. I have class at 11. It's currently 9:25. So when I'm done getting ready, I'm probably going to go eat breakfast. Because I am so hungry. But anyways, yeah, I have class at 11 and it's lab, so it's gonna get out anywhere between 11:05 and 12:20. Because literally one time we went to class and it was 11:03 and he was like, okay, like that's all for today. So anyways, I have a proctored exam for math at 12:45 because my class like technically isn't supposed to end until 12:20. You okay? Anyways, my class isn't supposed to end until like 12:20. Oh yeah. So I didn't want to schedule my test at like 12:30 because you have to show up like 15 minutes before, which I don't know why last time I had a proctored exam I did not show up 15 minutes before. I showed up like 5 or 10 minutes before, but I think it's just because there's like a line of people, so I don't know. But actually I don't know, maybe I did get there early because I think I finished with like a lot more time left. Anyways, I don't even know, but I have to show up like 15 minutes early, so I have to be there like 12:30. And that's fine because then I can just like take the test and then be done. Like earlier. I don't know if this is making sense. Like I don't even know. But anyways, I have to take my test and I think I get like an hour and 20 minutes to do it. Last time I only took up like 30 minutes of the time because there were only like, I don't even know, like 15 questions or something like that. And like what the test was over was so easy. But this time I might low-key take up like all the time because, because, the F am I saying? If I say because, one more time, kill myself. Anyways, I don't know, like, the material of what we're doing right now that well. And it's not an in-person class, so it's not like I can just be like, can you help me? Like, so that's the hard part about taking it online, I guess. But I didn't have time in my schedule to take it in person, especially since it was a late start class, so it's a little bit more fast-paced than the other ones are, but not by a lot, so it's fine. We're gonna deal with it. I have a pretty good grade in there compared to like my grades in my other classes right now, so I'm not like too worried about it. And since I'll probably have like so long before I even actually take the test today because my class is probably gonna get out early again, I'll have a little bit to like look over everything and watch some of the lecture videos, so hopefully that helps me a little bit because I just don't know. I think we're doing like graphs and stuff, but it's like hard. I have never understood like graphing and stuff. It just doesn't make sense to me. Like the X and Y I can do, and then I don't know, I can kind of find the slope. I learned how to do that, like, before my last test. I could kind of do that, which I had never been able to before. Like, in high school, in 8th grade, I think I knew how to do it, and then we didn't use it again until, like, sophomore or junior year or something, and I was like, I can't do this. Like, I just don't understand. Because my freshman year math class was a joke. We did not learn anything in that class. Might as well been a freaking, like, art class, because we didn't do anything in there. I don't know why I said that, but anyways, like, it just wasn't, the teacher stayed, like, behind her little plastic enclosure, because she had, like, health issues, and she was scared of getting COVID, which is understandable, but, like, she wouldn't ever come to the front of the class and teach. Like, it was like an online class, but you were in the class. Like, you would watch the videos. Sometimes she would play them for all of us. And then other times it was like, okay, just, like, watch it on your own, take notes at your own pace, and whatnot. And then if we had questions, we could ask her, but, like, she wanted us to stay at the desk. She hated when we would go up to her desk when she was sitting there, which I, like, understand, like, that's your desk, that's your personal space, whatever. But also, like, math is one of those things where you kind of have to be kind of close to people to teach them, like, what they're doing, and, like, show them what they're doing wrong and everything. Like, I don't know. So I didn't learn anything freshman year. Like, I passed my math class just fine. I was doing fine in there. But also, that's because our teacher didn't give a crap. So I was cheating in there. Like, everyone was. Like, literally, our tests were on quizzes. I don't know if some of you know what that is, but it was on quizzes. And we would have, like, 2 attempts at all of our tests, okay? And all of them were on quizzes. And she didn't have it to where we couldn't have multiple tabs open at one time. Like, we could have a tab open, and we could go back and forth. And quizzes, like, when you're done, it shows you all the answers you got wrong and all the answers you got right. But I don't think it would show you the right answer, but you knew which ones you got wrong and which ones you got right before you took the test again, which was super nice. But it was also like, okay, so all the answers I did get right, even though I was guessing, I'm gonna get them right again. And then some of them were, like, just two answers for the question. Like, there were only 2 options, and obviously if you got it wrong, you're gonna know the answer. So I would always get, like, a 60 something on the test, like, the first time, and then I would get, like, 80 or 90 the second time. Not gonna complain because that class was so easy, but also, like, I didn't learn a lot of the stuff that we had to know for algebra 2. And we didn't use slope in there because I guess we did, but, like, we didn't have to because the teacher didn't care. Like, she didn't know if we were looking up the answers or actually doing the work. Because I remember having questions about slope there, but I didn't know how to do it, so I would just look it up because the teacher doesn't give a shit. Anyways, I have to take my dog, Scarlett, to get her nails trimmed today after I'm done with my test. Because I work today, but not until 6:30 tonight. And then at, like, 8 or 9 p.m., my parents and my sister are going to pick up Billy, our new dog. Scarlett has been super clingy the past, like, week or 2. Like, she's literally just laying there. She never lays in my room. Anyways, that's all for my makeup. I might post an OOTD later if I feel like it or if I have time. Anyways, bye guys. Have an amazing day.